Hello again. You know damn well it's a Friday when I can't keep up with what's going on here, and you guys keep asking about what the hell's going on with different things, and so that keeps throwing me into different bits of research. I'm still waiting on stories on the Ukraine hack, in case you guys are asking about that one. Uh, there just hasn't been anything new. They haven't figured out who it was yet. I'm watching that one, but paying attention. But the next one that is important here, and uh, this is kind of worrisome as well. There's a story, well, there's a couple of parts to this one, and this is on supply chain again. All right. So the first thing that gets very interesting is China and their zero COVID policy. And guess what, guys? They're locking down the ports in China. Wonderful. Okay. Now, I've told you about what's going on in Xi'an. I've told you what's going on in Tianjin. Uh, we're, what, 2.5 weeks away from the Olympics. So, hey, let's have more problems in China. But so now we're having lockdowns because of, as they're saying, Omicron. I still have a tendency to think it's something a little different, like I've told you about before numerous times in regards to this hemorrhagic fever. But we'll see, okay? Obviously, the Chinese aren't exactly forthcoming in telling us the truth. But, so now HSBC, okay, is saying that we are headed for, as they put it, the mother of all supply chain shocks, because China's locking down these ports. Now, I want you guys to remember something. Last year, when China locked down the ports, which was for 3 days, guys, okay, that was when we had all these backups of ships in the Port of Los Angeles and the Port of Long Beach, which we still haven't recovered from, okay? And now it's always interesting because Biden will come out and say, well, we've got all these ships in and everything like that, and we're getting them unloaded, and they've got most of them out. I want you to look at a graph here real quick. Okay. Yes, all the ships that are there within 40 miles of the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles, sure, there are a lot less, except the amount of ships that are on the way that are slow rolling their way in or stopped somewhere beyond 40 miles, okay, still out in international waters, those have increased, okay? So no, the port backups have not been alleviated by Biden's wonderful policies. They've actually gotten worse. And so now, all that stuff that hasn't been unloaded or is sitting out in the middle of the Pacific somewhere, not even close enough to get unloaded yet, that's it. That's all that's coming, okay? Because now China's locking down these ports, which means a whole lot less stuff is going to get here, all right? Again, less tangible items, whether or not it is furniture or electronics or food. They can't say it's Christmas presents now, okay? So I don't want to hear it's only toys, don't worry about it. Okay, no, Christmas was last month. Thank you very much. This is actually stuff that we need. All right. Semiconductors maybe. I don't know. So that's what's going on in China. But then let's bring it home. All right. Now, you guys know the back and forth that we've seen with Canada and the U.S. Canada saying, no, they don't have to be quarantined. Truck drivers don't have to be quarantined when they come over the border. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Yes, they do. And Canada can't make up their freaking mind which way to go on it. And it makes it next to impossible for any of us to keep up with the story, because we don't know which one's the most recent. Okay. As best I can guess right now, is the most recent is they do have to be quarantined for 14 days upon going back into Canada, and still non-vaccinated drivers are forbidden to go into Canada at all, okay? So that's the trucking part. So if you can't truck, what would be the next way to do it? Well, you'd ship stuff on trains, right? Okay. So first part of this, I want to thank Travis for sending me this bit of information. Burlington National Santa Fe, okay, BNSF, their workers are threatening of going on strike. Why? Because BNSF has come up with a brilliant idea to implement a new attendance policy to dock people for having to take time off for, as they put it, family emergencies and funerals. Okay? So you get penalized, gee, grandma died from whatever reason. I'm sorry, you still have to go to work. You can't go to grandma's funeral. Otherwise, we're going to dock you points. And therefore, you're going to lose whatever. Okay? But, gee, I don't know. Boss, I'm sick. Wonder what you might have. Nope, sorry, you're getting docked points, so you need to come to work. Gee, you want me to go get this so badly? I'm going to go get it. Oh, I'm sorry, you need to be at work. But the clinic's only open at this point. I don't care. You're going to get docked points. So the train unions are threatening to go on strike. So that means less shipping there. But you want to have a little bit even more fun on this one? Let's take a look at what's going on in Los Angeles, okay? Where all these cargo ships are getting unloaded and put onto trains. Now, we know most of the stuff that you buy on Amazon, Walmart, all comes from China, okay? Which they can't get the ships in. But once they do get the ships in and get the shipping containers onto railway, okay, Union Pacific, your other big train shipping company, all right? I want you to take a look at a few pictures here real quick, all right? This is the Union Pacific train yard in Los Angeles. You know what those are, guys? Those are Walmart boxes. Those are Amazon boxes. Because guess what? You have all sorts of people hijacking, not the train from moving, but going in and doing the Great Train Robbery from the 1800s or whatever. They are busting into all these cargo ships and going through whatever's in there, or cargo containers, going through whatever's in there and taking out anything that they can find of value. The supply chain is getting trashed every which way you can imagine. The ships can't come in, the truckers can't go across the border, the trains are getting robbed, the people on the trains are getting penalized for taking care of family or taking care of themselves. I mean, that about leaves the only thing left in regards to shipping anything is airplanes, okay? And, good luck trying to fly that many airplanes with, millions of tons of billions of tons of cargo on it. I just look at it and go, what's next? They'll start doing that, and we'll hear Greta Thunberg coming out going, yeah, you know what? There's too much carbon going into the atmosphere from all these cargo planes. We need to shut those down too. I'll see you with the next story. Have a good one. Pinball out.